Hey fans, welcome to another moment with Anne, and I'm your real estate expert that can help you get the kind of property you need. So today we want to look at my journey so far as a real estate agent in Lagos. And the reason why I chose this video is because it's good, we also have our lives to live and some of the challenges we face, the good part, the bad part, and so many other things you need to know as regards to real estate investments in Lagos. Today we are outdoor because I wanted to have a different vibe of the Lagos. So if you have not been to Lagos for a long time, or probably you're in Lagos but you're not in my location, which is at Aja, then you need to pay attention to a lot of little noise you'll be hearing, and you need to also enjoy the fact that I actually intentionally did this video outdoors so that you can have a clearer what do I say, a clearer hearing of what it is. Okay, so for real estate markets, basically it's been a great deal so far, and I'm going to be sharing a lot in this video. So if I were you, I would just grab a cup of coffee, put it by the side, and be watching this. And don't just cut this off. Anything that'll make you cut it off, please keep watching. Okay, so like I said, it is true that the real estate companies right here in Lagos, I mean, let's just use Lagos as an example, are very numerous. As in, we have about 200 real estate companies already, and we also have almost 150,000 people trying to buy property at least a day. That is the statistics. And with that, it is important that for a lot of people to rush a particular real estate agent or a particular real estate company, and it sometimes is not really easy, but it's good you watch this video because it's really going to open up your mind deeper into real estate markets in Lagos. Now, if you're an investor and you're watching this video, congratulations, because the real estate market has contributed so much to Nigerian GDP so far. If you can check the record, the recent record, you know what I'm saying. So regardless of the situation we are going through, the real estate market is still hitting very high. Prices of properties are still increasing, and so many others. So you have to realize all of this and know how you want to tap in if you have not. And if you just tapped in with one, please build better portfolio. There's a video I made with a colleague on my channel on how to build great portfolio. It's really loaded. You need to learn on how to build good portfolio. Okay, now for me, basically my journey has been sweet and sometimes bitter. Okay, and I'm going to share this happily because in all of it, I still try to give thanks to every client who have not met with me, who try to patronize me, who are direct on this channel, who are also following me on Instagram, who are trusting my work, and who believe that I've always delivered and I'll keep delivering for them. Thank you so much for patronizing my work. Okay, and for this, basically we have different real estate agents, if only you can classify them. Okay, we have the ones who can actually patiently work with you. We have those ones who could be very hot-tempered, if you're not doing what they want. We have some other real estate agents who are very persuasive. So it all depends on the real estate agent you're working with. And the truth of the matter is this: I'm going to also be sharing with you one of the best ways to buy property without not having to hit two real estate agents together. Because in Nigeria, basically, a lot of real estate agents want to be the one in charge of every property. So if they are not getting what they want, it really turns them down or try to do otherwise. And I'm going to share a lot from my experience with you, and this could really shock you, but this is real. Okay, and regardless of whatever I've been through as regards to being a real estate agent, I still appreciate everyone who is watching me, who have not patronized me yet. I still appreciate you all. Now, the good part of me being a real estate agent is because I've had passion to own my own properties, and I have also been working towards that, building great portfolio. And like I've always told you, I don't have money in the bank. So any money I make, I put it in back into real estate, because I want my future to be different. I want everything around me to actually go well. Okay. And for me, basically, it's really a great deal for anyone who is connected to my channel, because you will have the opportunity to either make a good real estate portfolio, or you're buying the right property if you're connected to my channel. Because I've had cases where I tell clients, you know what, this property is really good for you. And I've also had opportunities to tell clients that, you know what, this property is not good for you. Whether you like it or not, this property is not good for you. So it's not left for you to say, you know what, and I'm still going ahead with it, or and you know what, let's forget about this. Okay. So, and in few years I've had experience. I've had clients who tell me, and I want this property regardless of all, please help me check through this if it's okay. And the best thing I can do is to make sure I do the due diligence, and the moment it's done, I let you know that, oh, this is good to buy, or this is not good to buy. Now, in the process of checking through a property, there are some challenges that may crop up, like you may find it easy to get information, but at the end of the day, if you find out that those properties are not so okay, and you inform the client, and probably there is an agent in between, you become that enemy enemy to the agent. So these things are real. And for some agents, being a real estate agent is like a freestyle for them. It's like, it's not a do or die thing. If it works, fine. If they are making sales, fine. If they are not making sales, fine. While for some, they get very aggressive if they are not making sales. But that is by the way. And for those who are looking at least buying a property within Lagos, it is very important you also watch this video to the end, because it will really help you. Now, we've had clients who are based in Nigeria. It's much easier for them to go right there to see the property, inspect it, and pay. Now, for the clients who don't live in Nigeria, or who live abroad, or who live in diaspora, sometimes you have little challenges. First of all, every client who is buying a property they've not seen should definitely see a visual video of like what the property looks like. Okay. And one of the things in my years of experience I've come to realize is that it is important they see it. So I tend to do everything possible to ensure that you see that property. Now, in some occasions, some people will tell you, you know what, I want my brother, my friend, my family to either go there with you to check the property. Now, we've had cases, probably not to me, but to some real estate agents, where the brother of a client tried threatening an agent that if my brother buys from you and you don't give me, this could lead to blood, as in this could be bloody. So there are so many cases that has cropped up. I may not be able to mention it right in this video, but the truth is this: you have to realize that we as realtors, we are here to serve you. We are here to not just to make you buy property, but to buy the best. Okay. My own success as a realtor is seeing that the struggles I made for you to get a property are genuine, and to see that you are happy with the choice you made and within your budget. Now, one of the things I also try to do, I learn to ensure that I get a good negotiation for you if it's possible. It is not in all properties you can have good negotiation, because there are some that are fixed. There are some you can have good negotiation, especially if you're buying like 6 plots, which I always encourage clients. If you have the money, don't delay. Just eat it. Eat 6 plots immediately, because buying 6 plots will definitely help you, secure a lot more. You can decide to sell one later, or decide to keep them for your children and share it in between, and all of that. So there are reasons why you need to really look at this. Now, as a realtor, as a professional realtor, one of my skills is to ensure that you don't even have to demand before I try to push for it. Okay. So, which is one of my success stories. So I've had clients who can really beat their chest, and you know what, I've always gotten them the best offers, not just best offer, and I've always gotten them the best, the best promo property that is good to buy. So you may be hearing a lot of promo in different locations, but trust me, I know which is which. I may not mention names in this video so that they don't come and grab me, but I know which is which. So it's always good you are working with the right realtor to get the right property. Now let's move to the ability to keep a good relationship. I think I'm fair in that. So despite we've transacted and we've actually done business, I try to keep good relationship. And if there are new updates, some clients keep telling me, and if you have new updates, please make sure you give it to me, make sure you tell me, make sure you share with me. I try to do that also, even via my YouTube. If you're connected to my Facebook page, that's HTH Ampere Limited, or you're connected to my Instagram page, which is HTH Ampere Limited, then you must be seeing any of these particular posts from me if there is anything good or anything great coming up. So being a real estate agent has been a bit challenging. Sometimes I have to be awake to talk to clients 12 midnight, 1 a.m, 2 a.m. It all depends on the time the client is available. I'm happy to do that. So far you're getting what you want. I'm happy if you're happy. My success story is not well. I've had a client who tell me, and you know what, you don't want to sell this property, trust me, I can buy this property elsewhere. And he went ahead to buy the property elsewhere. He came back to me again. I've not seen a real estate agent that will refuse to sell a property that she knows, of course, if she sells it, is a plus to her. And I told him that, you know what, I don't sell that property. And he kept asking why. I said, don't worry, you already bought it. Don't worry, you already bought it. Don't worry, you already bought it. So he kept pressing me that I should please, he's sorry for going ahead to buy, but he's also feeling somehow right now, but I should tell him. He kept pressing. After 2 days, my mind told me to actually tell him. So I chatted him and I made him understand the reason why I was against that property. And he was shocked, like, wow, why didn't you tell me? And I told him, you know what, it's not everything you say. I am a very, very straight person. I try to be straight at all time, and if I don't want to talk, I won't talk. Instead of trying to cajole you or anything, I won't talk. So it was like, wow, he didn't know that. He wish he knew, he would have listened. And I'm like, you know what, for real estate business, we've been doing this. We know the right ones, we know the wrong ones, we know the ones that are not right or wrong, they are just in between. And then it's good you ask questions. Don't be so desperate to pay. I've seen clients tell me, send the account. I'll say, wait, what exactly do you need? So while trying to buy a property, be willing to give your realtor good information, like what your budget is, which location are you looking at. If you don't have a specific location, you can ask your realtor to please advise which location can you buy from, okay, on your budget. With that, you are able to get a good deal. If you don't like the location, you can actually ask for another location, or ask your realtor which other location do you think it's really okay. If it's within your budget, or probably you can up your budget, then that is a good deal, trust me. So let's go back to this particular one that has to do with my challenges. Okay, it's really, really touching to me, because I feel for me to put up content on this YouTube channel, it takes a lot more time and so many other things. And putting the content is not just it, but putting the right content. And at the same time, some clients will just see the content or see the videos and go behind you with their family to go buy the property. There are some things you may not know, but I would know. There are some decisions you may want to make as regards to your real estate investment that I could be useful for you to help you do that as a real estate advisor. And you contacting me makes it much easier for you to take a very good decision with that. So while you are not available to see a property, you don't need the realtor and the third party to even meet. Sincerely, all you need to do, let the third party go to the office where this place is, book for inspection, right? See the place. If it's okay, let the person do a video for you. If you like it so much, let the person go back to the office, get the information, then come back to your realtor. If your realtor now says, okay, I want to send you the information, that's the the maybe application form and so many other information, you compare with what your realtor is actually sending to you with the person you have sent, the third party, to the office, so that you can be sure you're dealing with the right person. Now, while filling the form, you send the form to the realtor and to the company. At the same time, the moment you are able to achieve this, it's really a good to buy, because definitely what you're making payment to is to the company. Don't make a payment to the realtor, make a payment to the company. With that, your mind will be at rest, because you have already done your due diligence to check if this company really exists with a third party. Okay, because I've seen cases where the brother goes around try to hunt realtors, but it's not supposed to be so. Especially if you're sending someone down, please let them know that for this particular transaction, please, I want you to handle it without any bias, without trying to think of you want to gain anything. Please just do it for me. Okay, because at the end of the day, they get very desperate and they try to hunt the realtors, innocent realtors, let me just call innocent realtors just go around, do their daily business and ensure that you get properties. So I've had a lot of cases like. So if you really want to buy a property from a realtor, just try these steps. You don't need the third party to contact this person. You contact the person, get the information, give it to this realtor to check if it's okay. But make sure after the due diligence, you are buying from the realtor who gave you the information. The realtor who gave you the information is important. So don't throw the realtor away. Work with the realtor so that you can encourage that realtor to also continue to do what they did that made you see them, so that they can buy, you can buy from them. It's okay. So please, I'm actually doing this video to share my own sweet experience as my journey so far as a real estate agent. It's been sweet, it's very rewarding, and sometimes I have to have sleepless nights just to put in content for you. There was a day I was actually how will I say, I was trying to write content and I slept off. I slept off and I'm like, I woke up, I just noticed I slept for 1 hour, and that 1 hour I was sleeping, it was already 6 a.m.